So here we are in a first floor unit, and the interior wall 67.6 degrees. And then we look at the exterior wall, 62 degrees, and at the outlet, we're down to 60 and 59. So what's going on is there's a major draft. You can feel it at the outlet. It's like an air conditioner. By the way, it's 42 degrees outside right now. It's coming up from the baseboard as well. You can literally feel the air, like air conditioner. And directly under here are those windows in the garage that have a big gap where the sill meets the old lintel. So if we fill that, it should keep the air from rising up through this wall and chilling this wall. So here we are in the garage directly under the first floor unit, and this is directly under that exterior wall. You can see that at some point they removed the windows, but they didn't fill the gap between the lintel and the sill, and this is where the air is going straight up through the exterior wall. It's probably affecting both units on the first floor, and it's pretty substantial. This actually does need to have some type of fire block insulation, and my suggestion would be to let me just stuff it with Rockwool fire stop insulation, fire block, and that will be temporary. If you want to pull it out, you could. There's also some other penetrations in the Rockwool that has been sprayed throughout the garage that should be repaired by a company that deals with Rockwool spray insulation for garages. So I'm going to take a quick look around the basement, just verify the windows that we're going to insulate. And I also noticed this space. They said they had some cold air coming up by the kitchen plumbing as well. And what I realized is somebody at some point broke through the ceiling, which was a sprayed on Rockwool insulation, to fix some plumbing, probably a trap, or maybe they moved the kitchen plumbing around a little bit. Anyway, they never sealed it back up, and cold air was definitely getting up in there. So we took care of that pretty quickly, and that was a pretty fast fix. So looking up here, between the sill and the lintel, you can see before they did the work and replaced some of the windows above and did some of the brickwork, there used to be some mortar in here. So I'm just going to kind of move this dilapidated mortar to the side, give us a little more room to put the insulation in. And so this is a Rockwool foam insulation. Basically, it's a loose fill, and you can kind of rip it apart. I kind of cut it in half or thirds just to make it a little easier to slip up there. And you just kind of want to put it up there. It's not permanent. They could take it out if they want. They had originally asked me about doing a spray-in foam insulation. However, I didn't feel that would be the best use for that product, especially in a garage where moisture could come down this air gap in the wall, and you want the moisture to be able to escape. You don't really want it to sit on top of foam, which may have made a bit too tight of a seal. So I went for the loose fill. This is also a fire block rated insulation, and this is okay with the garage. I actually checked with the inspector. He said I made the right choice. So we got that taken care of, just taking a look around, making sure there's no other holes, potential plumbing, bathroom, that sort of thing. That seems like we're pretty good. So now we're going to come back up. You can already feel a difference, noticeable difference. There's a lack of draft here now. I'm just going to pop up the thermometer. We just gained an extra 7 degrees here. Pretty good.